Hello, brothers and sisters of land. Welcome to my page. My page for common sense. I try to keep it down and nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's very fucking important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people look at smoke, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people like weed. That's like 90%. If you believe in God, you shouldn't listen to me. Okay, most of you, majority of them, are ignorant. So like I said before, I didn't ask nobody to subscribe. There's a method to my madness. I'm a therapist. I'm all sorts of crazy shit you just don't know about. But when you find out, you're like, oh, this motherfucker's this, and that. Then you want to join me? No, I don't want you to join me because you know my credentials, my background. Okay, I could be lying about all my background, but you think you don't even know me personally? Are you kidding me? You don't know me personally, but you making a judgment call? I don't like biasm on the system. I don't like biasm through YouTube. When people put millions, usually 9 times they'll look at the number in the counter. Okay, this is why I ask people not to subscribe. There's a way to subscribe to me and follow me. And then there's a way not to subscribe. Okay, you can donate by subscribing. You can actually share some of my videos, but you don't have to. You can share my videos. You don't have to subscribe. You could turn on. I don't know if you could turn on I don't know if you can turn on the notifications and not subscribe. I don't know, but I don't want my numbers to go up. And YouTube got me on the back page, so it's okay. But the more one I want to talk about today is that I don't like a lot of followers, not because I'm afraid of anything, but I could still be afraid. Yeah, I'm afraid of being popular. Okay, yeah. I don't want to be popular. Not because I'm afraid of being popular because the more people who know me, it's like then when I'll be busy. And when I get really busy, I don't get paid. Okay, because right now I do classes for people from Bangladesh. Okay, I teach a lot of classes and I'm online. Okay, I try to teach them proper English and they want to speak as fast as I can. They want to learn a lot of things. That's what's going on in America. But do I get paid? No, I'm not getting paid. But if I were getting paid, then I will have some incentive. But I also want to protect myself because I don't want to get myself involved in haters. Okay, but haters are good. Okay, I don't want like certain amount of haters. Some haters got power, and they can cause problems. So I'm a little afraid of that too. And plus, on top of that, they'll take away my income. Then I get too. I don't want a lot of overhead. There's a lot more complexities go along with popularity. So be careful. And especially if you're in America or if you're in a country where you can easily be attacked. So I'm kind of paranoid. So I got to be careful of all different directions and shit. Plus, my voice has told me not to get popular. So if my voices are telling me I don't want to be popular, there's a good reason for that. I don't want to be around a lot of people like Mahatma Gandhi and get assassinated for me being the Jesus type. You understand what I'm saying? You know all this shit, and then someone want to assassinate you. I do need to live, and I need to basically try my best to help as many people as possible. So I'm on the back burner, and I think that's a good idea. I let my daughter be popular. She'll probably see me in the video sometime with her videos, but I don't want to be popular. But I've been on radio talk shows before, okay? But I don't want to be well known, okay? There's a reason for that. Safe than sorry, okay? Now, I've been talking for 3 minutes now. This video is going to be pertaining to, okay, the actions of a simp. What is a simp? Because I just saw this video where this guy was talking about the definitions of simp and what does a simp do. Okay, I try to keep my shit down as much as possible. Okay, and I ramble on to get most people out. But while I'm rambling, I'm talking about I said something that was a key element. Okay. Now in the 80s, the word simp has evolved. Okay. When in the 80s, it comes from the 80s because I'm pretty sure I used to talk to pimps and hustlers and all that shit in the street, and they told me suckers investing. It's investing because during those days the pimps were investing in their hoes, okay, and the women would pay them for services rendered. In the short, suckers investing in mediocre pussy. Okay, mediocre mean used, and what they told me before I tried to kill myself, okay, it's like, why settle with a female who's not fresh? Why settle with a female who's not completely obedient? Why settle for a female who don't have nothing in common with you? This is what I was taught when I was younger. I said, love is bullshit, they said to me. And I'm like, how is love bull? Because it's nothing but trade. Trade, dog. I said, okay, that makes sense. Okay, think about it. You ain't gonna give love to someone you're just sexually attracted to. You're sexually attracted to them, so you're gonna give it to them because you want to get something from that person, correct? So that's a love. Love is a trade. Okay, and I'm going to talk to you about the actions of a simp again. And what happens, they told me, say, hey, once you give a female a rose, you give her an inch, she taking a mile. And on top of that, she ain't paying you anything. So you're wasting your time. Women are the bigger fucking game players. That's what they say. Okay, women are the ones who's the movers and the shakers and shit. But the men control it. They're the king, okay? They're getting a harem of whores, okay? A Harlem of fucking whores. And they get paid for that shit. But the women are doing all of the work. So that's the man, the mastermind, is doing all that shit. So that's an alpha right there. But I'm not to say I'm an alpha on that negative side. I don't womanize women and take advantage of their psychosis and shit. I usually put females in their place right early on. And those pimps do the same thing, but they do it in a negative sense. They tell a female to go out there and sell your pussy. I don't do that type of shit. I'd say females all the time. I say, hey, you want some services or you want something that you need a companion for, I'm more attractive than you, and I'll be there for you. That's different. That's like a gigolo, okay? So I give them services, but that doesn't make me a simp, okay? Because I don't have sex with women. There you go. I do fetish gigoloing, okay? Now, the definition of simp is clear. These new age terms, now I think the word simp now means, okay, sucker investing time in putting a female on a pedestal in short, okay? I forgot what the acronym means. And okay, it means now these days it's just putting a mediocre, low quality female on a pedestal. Okay? And of course that's not what simping truly means. It means you're investing time. You're investing something. And she's not worth the time because of her pussy. Okay? You start off with the pussy first. Okay? Because 9 times out of 10, if a female's not a virgin, she's already been riding the cock carousel. And so that's the quality of a female you have to look at. You have to look at that first. And nobody looks at the value of a female no more when it comes to virginity. No, you should know that, right? So the actions of a simp who basically is a simp, you'll notice that this guy gravitates towards highly attractive women who basically, he does these nice things for her. He won't do these things for other men or the elderly. He seems to gravitate and he does nice things. So if a woman is carrying a bag of groceries and he see an older woman, a highly attractive female, and basically another guy, a highly attractive, you get what I'm saying? There's 3 things. He's gonna gravitate towards that attractive female because he's a John. He don't know how to control his sexual drive, so he's only gravitating towards the female because of his inexperience. So he's willing to invest. So he goes to her, the attractive female, instead of the older man. Instead of going to the man, instead of helping the woman, he goes to the female instead. When he goes to the female, he asks her when you need some help. In his mind, he's already lost because he's simping. Okay? Or he's ignorant. But he's still simping because he's learning. Everybody learns at some sort of point in their life. So he helps her with her bag. And he eventually tries to ask her for a number because he's simping right there. Because he's sexually attracted to her. And she says no, and he gets hurt. Okay? Now, a man who goes towards a woman, an elderly woman, or a man who basically helps another man, that's not simping. But if you in your mind as a man, okay, goes to a female just because he's attractive, you're simping to a degree. But if you want to go to her and you want to take her out and shit like that, you telling her you taking her out, you doing all this, I want to pay for everything. You're putting too much time and money into her already. When I go to meet females for a date meeting, what I used to do, I just said, let's get a cup of coffee. She pays for the cup of coffee. I don't pay for the coffee. Let's get a cup of coffee. I tell them, hey, I ain't got no money, okay? It works like that. If she ain't got no money, why would I be investing in a female who's below my pay grade? When I already know her personality is not even going to match mine. Why waste time? Unless she's going to pay for my services. That's why I put my shit out there as alpha. When I'm alpha, I put things in front. I don't tell the shit later now here. And I tell y'all guys all the time, if you put your shit out there front, you're alpha. If you wait till later, you're simping, okay? Especially if she's not even a virgin and you're doing that shit, dog. You don't even know if she's a virgin or not. Gotta tone down that head down there before you get a head up here, man. That's all I really wanted to say. What else is there to say about that? That's all I want to say about what simping is. It's really that simple. If you use vaginas, you're simping. That's the true definition. But if you got involved or married to a female who have already lost her virginity and basically you're putting all this time and effort into her, she can take you to court. She won the game right there. She won because she got you trapped. You got married to her. There's no benefit for men to marry, so you already lost the pimp game. Like when I married my wife, I said I knew I had to have a plan before I bring her ass into this country. So now she's paying me services. So how's that going to work? How's that going to work for y'all guys? Y'all should do that. Take advantage of the matriarch, right? She tried to take advantage of you, so it backfires, and now she take care of you. Okay, you got to be smart. You tell her, I say, hey, you taking advantage of me. You put me in jail. This is going to happen. You call the cops, and this is going to happen. You thought everything out. You're alpha. You're already 10 steps ahead. And I need you guys to start thinking that. I like that, okay? Stop simping. Stop thinking downstairs. Because 9 times out of 10, the female that you're dealing with doesn't have a personality. They don't have anything in common. They're not even a virgin. Now, any female who's watching me, which I highly doubt, okay, y'all females got to evolve a bit more. Okay, because real men are going to go overseas. They're not going to deal with all that bullshit, okay? Real men are not going to, alpha men are not going to deal with women who are in developed countries. Any female I've encountered who have a sense of development in their mind, and they feel they're equal or some shit, or they don't have to be subservient to a man, they can't be spiritual. Because the Bible and all religions tell it's a patriarch. Okay, it's a patriarch. The Bible, all religion is a patriarch. It tells exactly how a woman should treat her man, especially a man of God. But we're not getting off the subject here. For a man to be a simp, he has to think with his head downstairs, and then he has to open up his wallet. Okay, but he don't have to. He don't even have to open up his wallet. He just basically have to invest time. He's investing time with a female who's lower quality than his own standards. And that's what I tell guys, even sugar daddies, you better be careful. I know you simping for that pussy. I know you want to pay that pussy, okay? But now these days, women are going to sue you, okay? Because they're codependent upon your money as you being a sugar daddy. And I told y'all guys about this shit now here. That's the female's pimp game when they get your ass with another white daddy in the court system and the matriarch said, you should not get yourself involved in any females who are in a developed country who want to take advantage of your ass. You better stay far away as possible. One person who said this the best, okay, what's his name? Jerry Seinfeld, yep. You don't let women touch him. You don't let them get near him. One time I saw a female, she just want to shake his hand. He said, no. I said, yo. That's hardcore. He did that shit on the camera. And she was highly attractive, but you don't trust females like that. You can't do that. Even what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. I'm getting a brain fart. The comedian who came from overseas. Okay, he says that what's the purpose of getting married and living together? He said, and well, there is no purpose to living together. It's a test of how long you can deal with each other's shit, okay? Because me, with my qualities and my standards and shit, I can't have nobody live with me, only for temporary brief periods of time sometimes. But other than that, that's all I really wanted to say, you guys. And be safe, you guys. And that's what simping means. I'm talking for 13 minutes because I'm a real OG McCoy here. Not original gangster, though. Original Gnosis, okay? Esoteric knowledge, the best, baby, right? And I try to teach you guys what simping is, but you're getting the hang of it. I'm starting to see a trend going on. Somebody must have heard me, and then they start sharing their knowledge. But it's really not their knowledge. It's from me because I'm older than all of them, okay? You ain't gonna meet nobody like me, goddammit. There's only need one person to hear my message, and then they'll share it with someone. And that's all I care about, okay? One person with some sort of capabilities or skills, and they'll share that message for me. And okay, I know I'm the one who started it, but okay, let's. I don't want to be arrogant. Okay, I'm just sharing my knowledge here. Peace.